Snake was one of the first major mobile games, premiering on the Nokia phones in 1997. However, this game did not initially premiere as a mobile game. It first originated as an arcade game on such devices as the Telecom 1800 and on original PCs. The transition from more complex devices was perfect for Snake due to its simple nature. It was easily playable and not too difficult to put on early phones. As technology has evolved, more sophisticated games have been able to thrive on mobile devices. However, just because technology has advanced doesn't mean the games themselves have. Games such as Flappy Bird exist as simplistic time wasters that enthrall players with their frustrating yet satisfying mechanics. Additionally, games such as Flappy Bird have become mobile phenomenon, becoming unbelievably popular over incredibly short periods of time. Yet, just as this popularity increased at a dramatic rate, it also decreased equally quickly. Flappy Bird is now rarely talked about. These quick bursts of popularity seem to be unique to mobile games. However, not all mobile games exist in such short moments of fame. Angry Birds, a similarly simplistic game, has enjoyed popularity throughout its existence. Since premiering in 2009, the game has not only been downloaded millions of times, but garnered so much public attention that it was still popular enough to have a movie made about it in 2016. The exact reason for Angry Birds' popularity is kind of hard to determine. Perhaps its success is due to a combination of factors. One major element of the game is its progressive and unique level design. Each round of Angry Birds offers something new, while other games of similar skill, like Flappy Bird and Snake, offer no substantial progression besides an increase in score. Another key element behind Angry Birds' success might lie in its introduction of seemingly unique characters. Each bird in the game has a sort of personality that players could relate with. This concept of characterization was expanded upon in the Angry Birds movie. Another revolutionary concept introduced by Angry Birds was that of microtransactions. These small, multi-phase in-game purchases were expertly crafted to separate players from their money. In Angry Birds, players are initially asked to purchase gems using real-world money. These gems are then converted to coins, further skewing the equation between the usage of these in-game resources. This process was so successful that it has been implemented in most major mobile games since. Clash of Clans is another mobile game which takes advantage of the microtransaction system. Clash of Clans also borrows similar characterization of its in-game units from Angry Birds. However, when it comes to gameplay, Clash of Clans is dramatically different from Angry Birds. Clash of Clans is an immersive strategy game in which players select the appropriate units to attempt to destroy their enemy's base. Additionally, players are also responsible for crafting their own defenses. Players must plan the proper formation for walls, defensive buildings, and critical resource-containing buildings. One of the aspects behind Clash of Clans that has led to its great success is its competitive nature. Clash of Clans involves fierce competition between players to compete for resources to advance their respective villages. The feeling of success felt by completing a major attack or successfully defending against a massive onslaught are game elements that are not unique to Clash of Clans, but are features that are included with great success. Finally, I would like to talk about one of the most successful mobile games of the past 5 years, Pokemon Go. Not only was Pokemon Go massively successful, it also pushed the boundaries of what mobile games are capable of. The design element behind Pokemon Go was incorporating the real world into the game. In Pokemon Go, players attempt to explore the world and search for Pokemon. These Pokemon only appear at random geographic locations, so players are forced to get outside in order to play the game. Fans of the Pokemon series finally had a chance to live out their dream of being a real-life Pokemon trainer. I believe this call to nostalgia was one of the main reasons behind its success. However, despite all its achievements, Pokemon Go did not enjoy its fame for very long. The game quickly passed into obscurity as players became dissatisfied with early issues of the game. Players experienced GPS issues as well as extreme phone battery drainage. These faults upon launch led to the game's steady decline in popularity. Regardless of its short-lived success, Pokemon Go still included many design elements which should have made it a long-lasting, popular game. Objectives of the player were not just limited to capturing Pokemon. Players could battle with others to take control of real-world locations. Community centers and monuments were incorporated into the game as gyms, in which players could battle for supremacy. It includes an extensive list of Pokemon to capture. There's constant new objectives. And to aid in the quest to catch Pokemon, the game also included a myriad of in-game items. Like other mobile games, these items could either be full progression or purchased with real-world money. Trying to predict the success of Pokemon Go before it released, I would have bet that it would have surpassed all expectation, though, that it did not turn out to be that way. Why did Pokemon Go end up like Flappy Bird, passing into obscurity after a brief period of success? This question could be answered simply by saying its initial faults led to its downfall. I believe Pokemon Go fell short due to players' unwillingness to enjoy the outdoor aspects of the game. I think that asking players to venture into the real world is too much to ask at this point in time. I believe that these 5 games exemplify some of the major features that have progressed in mobile games since their inception. Games have a lot greater technological capacity compared to the early days of Snake, yet we see the continuation of simplistic playstyles with games such as Flappy Bird. Even as we see game mechanics change, there are many key features which remain the same throughout most major mobile games. For all their commonalities, every mobile game brings something new to the table. Rather, the phone.